Hello, good evening students. We have discussed yesterday the manufacturing techniques of electrical machine design. So today we have to discuss the importance of insulating materials in machines and its effect on the temperature with the classification of insulating materials. The insulating materials are mainly classified into 7 categories. So the temperature is main effect or factor which affects the performance of insulation life. The insulation life is the machine life. Hence there are many factors, but temperature adversely affects the quality of insulation. Hence the failure of insulation occurs due to temperature. Therefore, depending upon temperature or thermal considerations, the insulation materials are classified as shown below. So one of the easiest way to remember, U assistant engineer, BF HC. You remember 7 letters with real time. So that means Y, U assistant engineer, class Y, class A, class E, BF, class B, class F, HC, class H, class C. You remember this is the main 7 classes with their temperature starting from 90 degree, 105, 120 up to 180 degree as shown in table. So it is one of the standard question in VTU question paper for 8 marks. Briefly discuss the classification of insulating materials with their temperature and with their materials. Please note and practice. Hence you have to write first table. This table gives 2 marks or 4 marks as per the scheme. Next, discussion of materials with their temperature limit. Class Y, it is the first class. In this, materials are coming cellulose based materials. It includes cellulose based materials. Example, cotton, silk, paper without impregnation and hygroscopic. The hygroscopic means readily absorbance of water. Insulation material should be such that it should be non-hygroscopic. If it is hygroscopic, it readily absorbs the water. This quality is not required. Hence, hygroscopic means absorbent of water. Second factor, impregnation. Impregnation means the solid insulating material is immersed in liquid insulating material. This process is referred as impregnation. Without impregnation, this class consists class Y. The maximum operating temperature of this class is 90 degrees centigrade. Some cellulose based materials consist small cavities or holes. Hence, its operating temperature is limited to 90 degrees centigrade. In similarly, next class, in class A, it also consists of class Y materials with impregnation. That means by inserting a solid insulating material in liquid insulating material, what are the presence of holes, cavities are filled by the liquid insulating material. Hence, the class Y shows slightly improving in thermal stability. That means class Y is 90 degree. Now class A is improved by this impregnation process. Its thermal capability increases slightly. Hence, we are observing in 105 degree centigrade. These two classes are similar. These two classes are similar. Then class Y is without impregnation. Class A is with impregnation. For example, insulating, liquid insulating is varnish. Okay. Next, class E. Class E having a slightly good thermal stability than class A. These are usually referred as synthetic resin enamels, cotton and paper laminates, formaldehyde bonding. Maximum operating temperature is 120 degrees centigrade. Next, continuation of class B. This class includes combination of materials with suitable bonding. Examples are mica, glass, fiber. Similarly follows by class F, slightly improving, again using the bonding. It is 155 degree centigrade. Next class, class H insulation material. This class of insulating materials includes the materials or combination of materials such as silicon elastomer. Very important is bonding substance is used of silicon resins. Bonding is silicon resins. Examples are built up mica and silicon resins. Maximum operating temperature of this class is 180 degree centigrade. Last, highest capability, thermal capability of insulating material is class C. This also consists materials with or without organic binder. Examples are mica, porcelain glass and quartz and ceramics. Ceramics are generally referred as better thermal stability. Hence, this class operating temperature is above 180 degree centigrade, or we can write 220 degree centigrade. Next very important topic is effect of temperature rise in insulating materials. It is already known that electrical machine is a power converting device. So, generator is a electrical machine which converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. Motor is a machine which converts electrical energy to mechanical energy, and a transformer is a static device which converts electrical power of one voltage level to another voltage level. It is observed that this conversion of energy takes place in active part of the electrical circuit, that is known as in conductor system. These losses may occur due to in electric circuits, magnetic circuits and some mechanical friction. Generally, what is the amount of load current is directly proportional to copper loss. What is the load produces current? It takes the respective current, hence it is responsible to produce copper loss. As the load increases, copper loss increases. This copper loss is proportional to heat energy. Amount of heat energy depends upon loss. This loss increases, heat energy increases. This heat energy increases, hence the temperature rise of the winding increases. We know that the active parts of the machine, iron parts, it is the mainly caused to the magnetic circuit, responsibility is flux. In a similarly electric circuit, conductor is active part, current flows through the electric circuit. These two are mainly responsible to create the heating effect. Hence, the temperature rise should be controlled within certain limit. Hence, it is possible by providing cooling effect. What is the amount of heat generated inside the windings that has to be expelled to the atmosphere through the different modes of heat dissipation or different modes of cooling systems. If it is not controlled, losses goes on increases, temperature goes on increases, and performance of the machine also decreases. It is one of the not required in electrical machine design. We have to control the theta under certain safe limit. If it is not possible, then temperature rise adversely affect the life of insulation, later on life of machine. Last point, at load condition, how much temperature is developed, it depends upon type of insulation. So type of insulation should be selected by saying electrical stress, mechanical stress, and this amount of loading condition. Hence, life of insulation is given by this following expression: T life equal to 72 into 10 to the power of 3 exponential minus 0.9 into theta. T life is life of insulating material in years. Theta, maximum temperature rise which the material is subjected. Thank you to one and all.